Peace be upon you. Listen to me carefully. I want to say something very important. First, let me put a small digression. I will start with my words about the subject on the night of the 3 on Wednesdays. If you do not take me to the memory, of course, the Netanyahu Pink Fair Smotrich coalition was held by Gold Knopf in the Israeli enemy church on the budget for the year 2023 to 2024, which was counted by the religious, national, Jewish, racist government, which even Druze did not give them anything, although they are not followers of the Islamic movement of Mansour Abbas, which took from the government of Bennett Labid 45 billion illusions.
I received a letter today from Rafiq Halavi. I think everyone knows Rafiq Halavi, the head of the committee of Dalit Carmel. I received a letter from him, to tell you the truth, a very harsh letter which he sent to the Prime Minister. He said that the Druze have connected their fate before the establishment of the state, but you, Bibi Netanyahu, are breaking the connection with the Druze. The Khameneit law, which was passed in the Knesset, is the best building for the Druze. Today, the youth are in complete despair. If he wants to build his home, he cannot build his home because he has no option but to take out more. This is in all the Druze communities.
Of course, everyone was happy with the Church of the National Jewish Religious Coalition, especially those who took even from the balance sheet, which remains for things that are not calculated or can happen in the future. Something that is done there happens on the way. They leave her some money. Even this they divided and took from her Goldknopf and Bankwehr Hitzi, and everyone was happy. And after the interview, what he took a selfie, what he took a picture with their elders, what he lived, what he spread, and there is a group picture, and the second is a celebratory picture. And there are people who are happy. Of course, the subject does not interfere. And as you know, when someone takes money and he has a big amount, he simplifies and he starts talking. I swear, I want to do this, and I plan for this, and I have an idea like this. And I take out these plans from his inner mind because the amount is big, and he wants to convince people to give money and convince people because he has, for example, the army took 69 million shekels, a lot of money. So what are they going to do with it? And its dust was thick and dangerous, and it shook all fronts. Smotrich, the minister of the Palestinian refugee, the minister of the Palestinian refugee, the minister of the refugee and the dialogue, who is called in the Israeli media the prime minister of the settlers or minister of the Talal faction, took a selfie after the re-establishment of the National Jewish Economic Nationalist Occidental Jewish Economic Plan, and wrote that now we started to turn on our tools. And so I got out of the debate and we got into the subject. The prime minister of the settlers, Batzler Ellis Smotrich, urged to start working on official government clusters to receive 500,000 new settlers in the West Bank. He also issued instructions as the Minister of Finance and the second minister in the Ministry of the Security of the Enemy to carry out intensive work on this issue as soon as possible, and asked to start working immediately on the construction of the infrastructure for all settlements and new settler caves, which the leftists call illegal caves because they consider the settlers leftists who built it in their government days as permissible. This is a religion of the army, and for this purpose, Smotrich allocated a total cost of billions of shekels and said in closed discussions that the budget of the plan will not be a problem. Immediately after a day of the budget approval, Smotrich went down to the field and started implementing. So he erased it and focused on him and let the West protect them who are looking for Western protection, or even from the animal society, and erased a whole Palestinian village from existence. Its name is Ain Samiyeh village. It has 200 families. It has children. It has orphans. He erased it from existence. Why? Because the residents of the caves were feared by the settler Shahar, who tortured the residents of the area over the past years to steal their land and occupy the area. And this is
تركنا بلادنا وصرنا غريبين بعيد الدار ما نقدر نصلها. تركنا بلادنا وصرنا غريبين.
يبون نعتاد كاتب الروضان الوهابي الحربي الشيخ فرحان بن مساز يستعيد يقول البارحة بالقلب شيء بنو تشييد.
تأمل في الحياة ترى أمورا ستعجب إن بدا لك كيف كانت.
On the same night, to settle the budget, Smotrich turned on his tools in Homesh. 15 Jewish settlers attacked with the support of Smotrich, the Minister of Finance, and the Minister of Settlements of the Netanyahu government. He protects them 100 soldiers on Berka, a Palestinian village, and burned their houses, interests, trees, and farms in preparation for their extinction from existence, as well as the people of Samia and Maliki, the people of the village, to protect them. Neither a union nor anyone went to meet him yesterday, Friday, after the direct prayer, the residents of Ramallah, which is not far from the political center. The authority that demanded international associations to protect, especially animal associations, by attacking the tools of Smotrich, the settlers of the Tilal fields and members of the Rigi Femi Association, which is headed by the Minister of Finance, Smotrich, destroyed the farms of the Palestinians. Their cars were moved and they caused destruction, and extinction in the area. The next group is the most difficult, the most dangerous, the greatest, and the Netanyahu government includes a group that did not dream of a day. It did not dream of a day, nor did it even have the mind to reach the rank of the first decision maker. But it arrived and the Palestinians were warned that their enemy really wanted to exterminate them. And you had in Samia and Berka, Ramallah and Al-Ghur, and the Umir section, a lesson for those who understand.